Hi Libra, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your September 2024 tarot reading. Also, happy early birthday. And thanks to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, so result me in front of us, the Celtic Cross spread as always, and also pulled the 4 agreements and wisdom the oracle card for you guys. Well, we're actually going to start the reading off how we're going to those astrology eyes we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Alright, so we have 12, and 12th house energy for you guys is Virgo, so of course for the first few weeks of September we'll be in Virgo season. Let's see, we'll also have Mercury in there until almost the end of September, and let me see what else. Yeah, that's about it. And of course there will be a new moon in Virgo as well. And 12th house in general points to spirituality, blind spots, mental health. Alright, we have the South Node. So the South Node's been in your sign for quite some time. It's slowly starting to move toward Virgo, but still in your sign for the time being. And usually that could point to energies of releasing things from the past. And we have Aries. So of course Aries is your 7th house of partnerships, contracts, relationships. And of course we were just mentioning how the South Node's in your sign. The North Node is in Aries. And then Chiron as well. So we'll keep all that in mind as we go through the main spread. Alright, in the main situation position, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and challenging that, we have the Hermit. So these are actually both the Virgo energies here. So of course, we mentioned 12th house energy came up, so Virgo energy will be prominent both astrologically and from the looks of your spread, just in general. But yeah, this could just be saying for some of you. Now, this could play out one of two ways, I feel. For some of you, maybe you're considering making an offer to someone, right? But you're really trying to figure out, okay, what are the pros and cons of doing so? What's the best way to approach it? And then for others of you, it could just be saying that maybe someone's extending an offer to you. And again, you're weighing the pros and cons. Like, okay, do I want to accept this or not? Right. In the foundation position, we have the 7 of Wands. So given that the Hermit's looking right at that card, it could just be saying that for some of you, maybe that's some of the difficulty, right? So for some of you who might have to extend an offer, maybe you might feel like it won't be received in a positive way, right? So just a super generic example, looking at all the Pentacles energy I'm looking at here, right? Let's say if you owed someone money from the past, right? And now you're finally coming forward to give it to them, but it's been a really long time. It might be like, what took you so long, you know? So you're like, do you want to bother, right? It's kind of a goofy example, but that's one way it could be playing out. And then for those of you, if you accept this offer, it looks like there could be some resistance there. So super generic example, even though Leo energy is the house of friendships, let's say it's a career thing, right? To where maybe you accept another job and then people at your current position might be really upset because then they're, going to be like, oh, you're leaving us behind with all this work, right? But ultimately, I feel like you just have to think through what best suits you in the situation. All right, past energy, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, so for some of you might feel like where you've currently been might have just been losing a little bit of steam, right? So maybe you felt like as you might have been putting in the same amount of work toward it, the results seem to be coming a lot slower than in the past. So again, like we said, maybe it's a financial situation for some of you. It could be friendships, partnerships, you name it. All right. In the present position, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, in an interesting way, this could just be saying that actually by giving back, that might actually help restore the balance, right? So super generic example, let's say if you're feeling down around your financial situation, right? And then maybe someone suggests you, oh, you should go volunteer somewhere for a day or two, right? And maybe through the process of you doing so, that might help you see things through a different lens, right? And then you actually come back to your own situation feeling more optimistic around it, re-energized, right? And actually, so it ends up being a win-win because you're able to help others, and then also through doing so, view your own situation through a different lens, and that helps propel you forward. And then for some of you, this could just be saying that again, like I said, so I know it's kind of a goofy example, but if you owed someone money from forever ago, but you're like, oh, I don't know, it might be weird if I come back after all this time and give it to them, and be like, what took you so long, right? Could just be saying, well, karmically, probably just the best way to go anyway, right? To just do it and feel your load lighten from that. All right, in the near future position, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, like I said, I feel like this situation, once you do make a decision and move on it, it seems like it will move the wheel forward for you guys in a positive manner. It seems to propel things forward. So yeah, it could have just been whatever the situation was, not whether you were extending the offer or accepting an offer. It seems like by holding back on it, it seemed to be holding things up for you guys. So once you actually move forward with that, looks like you will see positive momentum. All right, in the position of your influence in the situation, we have the World. So yeah, another indicator here that says that karmically looks like this just was supposed to play out. So once you do finally go through the process, I feel like you'll feel a lot lighter. And then I feel like once you do it too, you'll be able to look back on hindsight and realize why everything unfolded the way it did. All right, in the environment position, we have the Three of Wands. So yeah, this could just be saying that maybe for a long time you were just in a more reactive state, right? Just waiting for something to come your way. And then I feel like this is saying that, maybe you're looking at that now, realizing that, okay, even if just for a short time, a more proactive approach might be what's best. All right. In the hopes or fears position, we have the Hierophant. So yeah, I feel like this is saying that whenever you do make the decision, that you're hoping that spiritually it was the right one, right? So I feel like that's part of what you're grappling with in one way or another, right? So like I said, again, maybe a bit of a goofy example, but like I said, if you are going to accept another job, but then you're worried about how it's going to impact all of your colleagues at the current job, right? And you're like, well, at the end of the day, you're like, well, hopefully if I do make the decision to leave, and yes, I understand I will put them in a worse position, but hopefully I'm making the right move for myself there, and they'll be able to get past it as well. Things along those lines there. And then for some of you, if, like I said, if it was you who had to extend some kind of an offer in some way, you might hope that, okay, once I do that, hopefully I'm not second guessing that this is the right thing to do karmically and that it is supported by the universe in that regard. So that's what I see with that. All right, and in the outcome position, we have the King of Pentacles. So yeah, this is a good thing to see here because to me it says whichever it is, whether you receive an offer, give an offer, right, it looks like it is going to clear up a blockage for you guys, and then you're going to see improvement. So all the things that you might have been worrying about, right, and feeling held back by, once you move forward with the situation, it seems like it'll just clear a lot of things up. And speaking of clearing things up, at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, this is an energy of movement here as well. This is Sagittarius energy. So yeah, for some of you, given that this is the house communication, could just be saying that once that happens, right, you'll just feel a lot freer, and then you feel like everything just starts flowing a lot better from that point on. All right. So from the Four Agreements card, we have always do your best, and it says surrender and let go of the past. Let's see if I get that to focus better. Here we go. It says, whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in a moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right now. So interesting message there, right? Because for some of you, I was viewing this as more of a tangible thing, right? Where, either you're going to extend an offer or accept an offer. But for some of you, could just be saying that even more. So it could just be holding on to a situation from the past, right? And that could have been what was causing the blockage. And once you let that go karmically, then that seems to propel things forward for you. So different way of looking at that, but hopefully that resonated. All right. And from the Wisdom Oracle, we have Time for a Nap. There's the artwork, and the number is 24. Definitely sounds like a good energy as you have a lot of things moving through your 12th house, but we'll see what it says in the book. All right. Essential meanings says rest, rejuvenation, and renewal, temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. The Oracle's message: this is the time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your list, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. So yeah, definitely a positive message there. And it's interesting too, because for some of you could even just be saying that, especially with these 12th house energies, and as we wait for Mercury to clear its shadow, which should happen around mid-September, could just be saying that is a good time to think things through. Then you'll get that clarity, then you'll be able to take action as we move into your season and see the forward momentum that you need. All right. The relationship message says, when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful wonder will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. So definitely a positive message there as well. So hope it resonated. And then the prosperity message says, this is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, let go of attachments, tend the outcome now. Meditate and take a holiday if you can. Things will speed up soon enough. After a break, you may want to make some changes. Epiphanies have an amazing way of arising when you take your focus off your to-do list and allow yourself to rest. So definitely an interesting message there, because that made me think of the Seven of Wands energy, right? Where it could just be saying if you are feeling overwhelmed and you're like, okay, I need to figure out a different strategy here where I could feel like I'm more balanced, right? Because maybe you feel like the give and take is a little unbalanced at this time. So it could just be saying if that's the case, maybe that would be a good time to step away, right? Figure out what you need to restructure, and then that could give you the forward momentum you need there too. So hope that resonated for you guys. Once again, happy early birthday, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.